Hi and welcome to Shop RJ Pasini for great deals. My name is Rich Pasini. Today is July 11, 2019. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to start off by saying thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you like the content. You come back for more. Today I'm going to do Let's Talk About eBay. I do these segments every now and then. I also do the reseller news, kind of like a toss-up between the both. Basically almost the same, right? But anyway, I want to share something with you guys. I did a sale, I think last weekend, I think it was. And I had sold, I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, I had sold a Rock Band Harmonix guitar. And I'm going to put the pictures up here in a second. And matter of fact, let's go there right now. I want to show you what I'm talking. I just want to share this information with you. Then I just want to jump in some other topics up there. I got some windows open up. I'm going to expand a little on each, and then, you know, we'll try to end this here. Keep it as short as possible. I'm going to try it anyway, guys. So hang in. Let me just go to this next window. Okay, guys. The reason why I'm sharing this information with you guys is because I don't know if you sell these items, you know, on eBay or not, but I sell quite a few of them. Not, you know, throughout the course of the years, I've been selling quite a few of them. This one, I believe, sold last weekend, if I'm not mistaken, either last weekend or the weekend before. And it's a nice guitar. Everything works. It's pretty much perfect condition. You know, pretty clean. It's pre-owned, and as you can see here, I included the here. Let me get a better picture over here. I always take pictures of the front and back. I just want to show you. It's pretty clean. However, this is going to be on its way back to me, and I'm going to explain that in a second here. But as you can see, the guitar is pretty clean condition. I take a close-up of it. I always like to take a picture of the whole thing just to give you guys an idea. This is the model number. Whoops, this little guy keeps popping up here. I don't want that to pop up. Anyway, as you can see the model number over here, it says, whoop, keep up that PN, where it says PN 822-151-303. That's the model of this guitar here. They came out with a lot of different ones here. That's the model number. But, you know, again, Rock Band has the ones for Xbox, and they also have one for PS3. I believe this is the PS3 one, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, here's the items that came with it. The strap, the dongle, and I also include in here a microphone, the Rock Band microphone. Now, the reason why the person is sending this back, and I didn't know, just to give you guys a heads up, so in case you come across it, you don't make the same mistake I have. It was an accident, you know, it was an accidental mistake. I didn't know. Apparently, he's sending it back because he says the seller, from what I read on the his reason for return, is the seller sent a drum dongle, a drum band dongle, whatever. I didn't know they had them. I always thought, you know, when you're buying these guitars, this just usually comes with the guitar. But apparently, they have ones that go for the drums. I didn't know that. So it was an honest mistake, an innocent mistake. And I accepted the return. And that's just a matter of him getting it back to me. But this is what was in question right here, folks. This thing here. Apparently, he said it's for the drum set. I guess the you know, Rock Band drum set. I didn't know that. I didn't know they make two different dongles. But anyway, that's why he's sending it back. He said there was nothing wrong with the guitar. Everything else was functional and stuff like that. You know, well, as far as like, you know, cleanly-wise and all that stuff, I'm sure he gave it the once-over. Let's see what it said. Oh, I received it scratch damaged or anything. First off, when I see these in the store, I do not buy any of these type of items from the thrift store. I will not buy them if it is badly damaged, scratched, chipped, or cracked, or whatever. I don't buy that type of material items. I'm not going to buy them and put them up on eBay. It's crazy. And you know, if you say, well, you bought a guitar, you sell it for parts. Well, you probably could take some stuff out of it, but why would I want to? It's a waste of time, you know. I don't do it that way. I want to sell something that's functional. And like I said, I sold quite a few of these here, and the people were pretty happy with them. This guy didn't say anything negative as far as like, well, he didn't say anything bad. The seller lied to me, or the seller, you know, he misled me and stuff like that. It was an innocent mistake. Like I said again, you know, I didn't know. You know, that they have drum dongles. I didn't know that there. But anyway, yeah, so that's the thing in question. So if you get this here, folks, if you come across these guitars, make sure that if you're selling it as a package plan, make sure you're not selling them with the drum dongle, okay? Because that's the only thing. He said, and according to him, he said without the dongle, the guitar is useless. You know, it won't play. Well, that's probably true. So look, I have to honestly say, you know, it was an innocent mistake. I didn't know. I had no clue, but I'm accepting it. He's going to get his full refund back, and you know, lesson learned, right? So now I know going forward. I'm going to keep an eye out for that there, and I got to try to decipher which one's for the drum and which one is for the guitar. But I'll tell you what, I don't mind. I was going to talk to the buyer, like message the buyer and say, look, is there something we could work it out? Like maybe I can give you a partial refund, you keep it. But I thought about it. Let's say this sold for, I think, what, $49 or something like that, or $39. I forget offhand. I had to look it up. Let's say I said, well, keep it for $15. Now I know just the guitar alone, without the dongle, any of that stuff there, even without the band, with the strap and the microphone. And the dongle, they sell for at least $19.99. Matter of fact, I have one right now on eBay. I'm selling for $19.99. It has the strap, but it doesn't have the dongle to it. But I know that'll sell. So here's my thing. If that's the case, which it is, he's going to send this back to me. I'm going to probably put this up for maybe $29.99, and I will sell it without the dongle, right? And I will include, of course, the microphone in there. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sell the dongle separate. Because I was looking up the dongles for the drums, whatever, and they're going from like anywhere between $20 to $25. So hopefully, by him sending it back to me, I can make probably double or even come out ahead of the game. So to me, it's okay. I don't mind taking it back. The only thing I did message him, and the only thing I get a little nervous about, folks, is when it comes to getting returns. I messaged him to please make sure the strap, the dongle, and microphone were included in there, and that the guitar was packaged well. Because if it comes back, it's cracked or broken, stuff like that, because of poorly packaged, that's not going to help me out in trying to, as far as for reselling, But we'll see how it goes. He opened the case up yesterday. I accepted the return, so hopefully by next week sometime I will get this back to me, and it will be up on eBay. So if anybody is going to be looking for this particular guitar, you know the number. It's 822-151, I believe, -303. I will be listing it with the strap, of course, and the microphone, minus the dongle, because again, that's not the right one for this, for this guitar. All right, let's jump over here really quick, folks. Like I said, I don't want to keep this too long. This story came out here. Well, let me give you the site here. It's e-commerce bytes, and the URL is www.ecommercebytes.com. I don't have many windows open. I know it looks like a lot, but I want to share some stuff and close them out as we go along. This one here. It goes on to say, any advice for a returning eBay executive? So let's read a little more into this here. It says, former head of seller experience Jordan Sweetnam is returning to eBay as a senior vice president and general manager, America's market, which encompasses the U.S., Canada, and Latin America. Sweetnam spent 12 years at eBay before leaving in 2016 to take a job at Walmart e-commerce, which underwent a shakeup last month. He will report to Jay Lee, Senior Vice President and General Manager, Markets. eBay's announcement didn't address how Sweetman's role differs from that of Jay Hansen, who is the Vice President and Chief Operating Officer of eBay's America. Then it goes on to say, Lee said in the announcement, Jordan's incredible experience and energy will be a huge asset in his critical leadership role, and we are thrilled to welcome him back to eBay to lead our American business. He has a long-standing relationship with many eBay seller community, is an avid customer, and will bring invaluable perspective to the market's leadership team. Sweetman will start work in San Jose on July 15th. Do you think Sweetnam will recognize eBay after 3 years absent, right? Do you have any advice for a returning executive? Well, I don't know. You left. You went to Walmart. I don't know what the deal was over there. I don't know if they decided to clean house and they, gave you a severance package and said, hey, I don't know. I don't know. As far as advice, I wouldn't know what to give this guy with advice. If you read some of the comments here, it says, any advice return for eBay executive? Yes, run away. I guess the Sopranos in New Jersey are taking back a Gambino from New York. How nice. I'm not going to read too much into this, guys. You can read some of the comics. The comments. Some of them are very comical, and they do make you laugh sometimes. But these are people expressing their view. I don't really have nothing much to say about this here. I don't know him personally. I don't know how he did when he was there in 2016, or why he left in 2016. Maybe, I guess when Walmart recruited him, or maybe they got in touch with him, or maybe he put himself out there and he went over there to see how it worked out. And needless to say, 3 years later, he's heading back to eBay. Now, I mean, I don't know what the outcome is going to be, because I'll be honest with you, these past couple of days, I've been trying to get on eBay, and I remember I kept getting that message. It's not you, it's our server was down message. And I think one was around 2:17 p.m. East Coast time in New York. Well, it could have went down earlier. I talked about it once before. And then I think I had another one. I think it was either yesterday or the day before. Same thing. Got the same message. Not you. It's us. Our server's down. So I don't know. I know it ain't my system, and I know it ain't something. With my carrier, or else it would said it there. But this was eBay. I was on eBay's site when I got those messages. But anyway, in regards to this gentleman coming back to eBay, I don't know. I hope if he does come back, and he is, if he is very familiar with the reseller community, hey, let's see what happens. Let's give the guy the benefit of the doubt before we start, criticizing him. We don't know. It might work out good. Who knows? So it is what it is. Anyway, I want to share some stuff with really quick over here. One of my followers has sent me this in, I think, a couple of days ago, about if I do a reseller news. Well, in this case, I'm doing a Let's Talk eBay about the Cheetos. He said he sent me one. He goes, how about maybe you might want to do one on the Cheeto. I don't know if this is the one we're referring to. That's going for $200. But apparently, there's quite a few, and there's 168 results here that's showing different ones. Now, I'm not going to scroll through on, because some people are talking a little, they're talking a little crazy about this. But you get my drift, with the way these things look. Now, I'll be honest with you. I don't see any relationship to what they're referring to. All right, this one here, yeah, you say, well, it looks like a Y. All right, so it looks like a Y-shaped letter. And you got 72 people watching. Remember one thing, folks. When you're getting people watching these items, they're not perspective. In some cases, people say, how could you say that? Because I can only attest to myself. When I come across something like this here, I will put it on its watch list. I have no intentions of buying it, but I want to see if it's going to sell. So a majority of these people that are watching, you see all these, sometimes you see a lot of high numbers of people watching them. It's because they're curiosity seekers. They want to see if this item is going to sell for that kind of money, which is total crazy to me. For me, I wouldn't even spend $1 on it. Okay. But, I'm not going to talk too much about it, because I've had keep going down. There's some there that have crazy stuff in there. If you get my drift, I'm not going to do that there. You guys could check it out for yourself. People are putting things in there like, I don't think it's really appropriate to be on eBay, but it is what it is. It's not my site. If it was my site, I would take these crazy ones off, if you get my drift. Anyway, but like I said again, look at this. You got one over here, Cheeto-shaped Godzilla Rare. You see any resemblance here? Would you pay $2,500 for this? Free shipping. I hope so. What does the thing weigh? It doesn't even weigh an ounce. I mean, come on. Does this look like a baby giraffe to you? You know what I'm saying? This one here, the looks like a pistol. Yeah, a Glock 18 machine pistol, whatever. I mean, shaped into, I don't know. Anyway, it is what it is, folks. This is not me. I would never put stuff like this up here. Okay? I don't know. I mean, does this like Super Mario to you? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Anyway, enough with this. I just wanted to share that, throw it out there, and thank you for the the follower. I believe is a subscriber, for sharing that information with me. That's what got me to do this here, and I wanted to share with the rest of you guys out there. So thank you again. Anyway, let's bump out of here, and we're gonna go over here to eBay has a nice little commercial. I want to share this really quick with you guys if you don't mind checking it out. Let's listen to this little commercial. It's only a minute and 3 seconds long. I think it's pretty cool. It's nice. I mean, I like it kind of. So when you'll get the message when I first talk about, when he was talking about Alexa, I thought he was talking about something else, but you'll see what I'm talking about. I'm going to mute my mic and we'll play it, okay? Check it out, guys.
Alexa, what is Prime Day? Alexa? Alexa?
Yes?
What is Prime Day?
Prime Day is a holiday Amazon totally made up to get people excited about their parade of deals. At least real parades don't charge a membership fee.
So what sorts of deals will they have?
They'll mostly have deals on a bunch of random stuff nobody really wants. They're probably just trying to clear room in their warehouse.
Is there anything good about Prime Day?
Yeah. Did you check eBay? They're having a crash sale with deals on things people actually want, like smartphones, gaming systems, and, don't take this personally, shoes.
What's wrong with my shoes?
Dad sneakers are in, but you could do better.
Why is it called a crash sale?
Last year, Amazon's site went down on Prime Day. So, this year if Amazon crashes, I heard eBay's gonna unlock even more great deals.
Alexa, how do you know all this?
I'm always listening.
Alexa, turn off the lights.
That's a cute one, hey? I like that one. You know, you got to give it to eBay. You know, you got to give credit to them. They're always doing something, right? Yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, let me close this window out here, folks. And I just want to share with you guys really quick, for those who are new or if you're thinking about selling on eBay, did you ever check out the eBay podcast? You could get some good information from them, from those podcasts if you listen to them. What had happened was, for those who aren't familiar, eBay Radio, you used to have eBay Radio. I think it went out in 2017 or 2018. If there's anybody that can help me out with that, let me know. I didn't do my research as far as that part goes. But yeah, I used to listen to it religiously. I came on, I believe it was Tuesdays and Thursdays, I think it was. And I think on Tuesdays, I think it was an hour long. And I think on Thursdays, I think they had the top rate seller hour. I think it was like almost 2 hours long, if my memory serves me right. But anyway, Lee Maribel retired, and she was a co-host with Griff. Griff is still doing it, but he's doing a podcast. And what do you call it there? Yeah, Griff is he's an employee of eBay, so he's doing now, like I said, the podcast. They're not bad. This one here, if you look over here, I believe it's an hour and 5 minutes long, whatever. I don't think it's 1 minute. Yeah, it's an hour long. And you can really get a lot of good stuff from here, good information. I haven't been listening to it religiously like I used to do the eBay Radio. I should, because like I said, being a full-time seller on this here, it is always good to stay in the loop and see what's going on. They come out, I think, without eBay Radio, I think, was twice a week. This one comes out, well, let's see, you got July 2nd. Yeah, so it's pretty much, yeah, it looks like it goes on. It looks like it's, from looking at this here. Yeah, okay, sometimes it comes out, I guess, oh, okay, it comes out pretty much weekly or daily, whatever, but looks like weekly here, kind of, right? Let's see, July 4th. Yeah, so they probably run a couple segments throughout the week. You might want to check it out, though, folks, okay? I like it. I've listened to it a couple of times, but I never really got a chance because I've been so busy, running around doing other things. I never really had the time to listen to it, but when I'm home, doing my my listings and stuff like that, you could put this in the background. I'll listen to it. I always say keep a pen and pad with you because it's always good to jot down notes. I do. I always have a pen and pad in front of me for notations and just reminders too, especially when I'm doing the reselling news, because sometimes I forget what I want to talk about. So you might want to check this out, okay, guys? And you can see it here. It says the eBay for Business Podcast. Get your weekly download of everything you need to know to start, run, and grow your business. Very good. You might want to check it out. And the other thing is, if people ain't too familiar with the eBay community, you might want to check it out, okay? This one here, this is the eBay community here, but as you can see here, they got home, seller news, knowledge base, and when you click on, they got pull down menus. They also have the current status. Now, the last time I was looking over here, if it's all green, that means everything is good, of course. And if you get the little exclamation point here, because of blue or a red, service disruption or service outage. That's what I think they must have had a couple of days ago, because I remember telling you I had the server was down. But as you can see here, with this is for your own curiosity, in case you ever want to know something, you don't want to call up tech support. You could always go to the eBay community and just type in system status. As you can see, it says this page offers information on certain aspects of the eBay site and service. For help with specific problem, contact customer service. The eBay system will undergo general maintenance approximately June 11th, which is today, at 10 p.m. to July 11th, 2019, 11 p.m. Okay, during the maintenance period, the certain site features may intermittently be unavailable or slow. So keep this in mind, folks. Now, that's why I'm sharing this with you guys out there. So if you come across a lag in the system, you can say, okay, I remember listening to that guy Rich over there from Shop RJ Pasini for great deals. He brought this to our attention. So keep that in mind, folks. Okay, I think it's good to know, and for yourself, it's no second guessing. I mean, the only reason why I found out about the last time is because when I was doing something, I was refreshing the system. I got this message. It's not you, it's us. So, okay, all right. At least I know my server, my carrier's server is not going down, you know. So keep that in mind. That's for today, guys, all right? So it's going to start, according to this, 10 p.m. Pacific time, okay? Because what are they, 3 hours ahead of us or behind us? I figured offhand. And it's going to go on to 11 p.m. Pacific time, too. So keep that in mind, okay? And like it says here, they're giving you a heads up. Certain site features may be intermittently and unavailable, or slow, all right? The other thing is, with Seller Central, this is good, too. I don't know if you're familiar with this here. You can get a lot of good information. If you haven't read the 2019 Spring Seller Update, you can see what's new over. You can click this on. Okay. They also have other stuff here, pull down menus, listing and marketing. You can check this out as well here, and you can see more. Create a listing best practices, pricing guidance, photo tips. You get a lot of good information from this here. So if you guys are eBay sellers, or you're an eBay, diehard person that you really, love eBay, and you're gun ho with it, you might want to read up on these things here. I definitely would recommend you check it out. I know I do. I check it every now and then. I like to see what's going on. You got, like I said, you got the Seller Hub, of course, well, listing with structured data, eBay bulk listing tools, third-party tools, and so on and so forth. And each one of these here is a pull-down menu, so you get a little idea. Run your store. Okay, with an eBay store, you get the most out of selling. What you get with an eBay store, and you could read all about it, subscription and fees. I have the starter store, which costs me $4.95 a month. I get 100 free listings a month. If I go over the 100 listings, my insertion fees are 30 cents versus 35 cents. And it's not bad. I like it. I mean, so far I like it. It's affordable. I think it's a pretty good thing. If you never had one, you might want to check into it. I think they still running the same thing. I mean, let's see here. Yeah, the starter store. See, here it is. If you do it with the an annual subscription, okay, it's $4.95 a month. And you get the discounts and tools for occasional sellers and so on and so forth. They got the basic. I don't want any of these there. Very close. Look at this one here. Imagine the Enterprise. $3,000 a month. Phew. I'll pass. No, but seriously, if you're interested in getting one of these here, checking into the stores, read up a little more about it. It says, how do I upgrade my eBay store? How and when am I charged for the eBay store subscription? It's basically, for me, it's monthly, of course, and you get the discounts. If you click this on, these plus arrows, they will read. You can get a little more information. For example, here, free fixed listings, 100 a month. With these little asterisks, you always got to read at the bottom, the fine line here. Let's see what they have to say here. Okay, it's usually over here. All right, free listings are allotted by the calendar month, and then they got, here it is. Listings can be used for fixed or price auction. There you go. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's what those little are. The little asterisks are there. But this is what I got. It's free auction of listings for collectibles and fashion. You get 0. I don't get that there. Free listing of guitars and basses, unlimited. Okay, that's pretty good, I guess. Free subscription to TerraPeak. I don't get it because, that's just the way it works. Fixed price listings fee above free allocation, 30 cents. I guess, like I said, anything you go over. Your final value fees, you get 10% discount, which is pretty decent. I think so. Final value fees for guitars and basses, and so on and so forth. It's not bad. I mean, like I said, if I didn't like it, believe me, I wouldn't. But you might want to check into it. And all these little hyperlinks, you could always check them out as well. Okay, but that's pretty good. And again, if you didn't get a chance to see the 2019 Spring Seller Update, you could also check that out as well. Marketplace updates, seller protections, managed payments. So, and that's basically all I wanted to tell you guys. Let's see. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. Let me get ready to bump out of here, and I'm going to close this video out. Well, that concludes this video. I hope the information I provided was helpful. And if it was, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. And if you want to be updated as to when I post new videos, please hit that bell notification icon. My name is Rich Pasini. Have a great day. Until next time, bye-bye now.